Since his major league debut on April 22, 2018, Gleyber Torres has had a very bipolar career. He's not a bad player, in fact, he's far from it. Playing a big-time sport in New York City requires a great deal of mental toughness. In his young career, I'd argue that he's had a very interesting go of this throughout his 5 major league seasons. Torres made his debut against the Blue Jays at Yankee Stadium, batting 8th and playing second base. He went 0 for 4, but it was just his first game. He would get things going right, and right you would be, as he finished April with a very impressive .382 on-base percentage. His first career home run came against the Indians on May 4th, a 420-foot shot against Josh Tomlin. The hot start would continue into June, when his season OPS would climb close to 1,000. His 2018 year was fantastic on both sides of the ball, posting 5 defensive runs saved at second base and a 122 OPS plus at the plate. His power was undeniable as he hit 24 home runs at a rate of 1 every 20 or so plate appearances. Gleyber Torres was just another of the young Yankees sluggers, paired with Aaron Judge, Miguel Andujar, Gary Sanchez, and others. He was a vital component to the Yankees' postseason run in 2018, helping them gain 100 wins during the regular season. In the postseason, though, he just could not string anything together. He went 4 for 18 with no home runs and a dismal .583 OPS. 2019 rolled around, and Gleyber and the Yankees were gearing up for another shot at the World Series. In Baltimore on April 4th, Torres cleared the fence 2 separate times. This started a common theme of Gleyber Torres owning the Orioles, especially at Camden Yards. Even with his torrid start over the first 10 games, he went through a grueling stretch for most of the rest of April, having his season OPS drop to a lame .684. A 2-home run game against the Orioles, who else, on May 15th really kicked his season into gear. Torres hit 4 home runs in the next series in Baltimore, which was May 20th through 23rd. His slugging percentage approached .550 at this stage in the season. Like I stated before, power was no problem for Gleyber. His production would stay fairly linear for the rest of the 2019 season, a season in which he mashed 38 home runs to go along with a 128 OPS plus and nearly 300 total bases. The postseason this time around was very kind to him, and he finished it slugging over 700. He was incredible, and without him the Yankees wouldn't have made it to Houston for Game 6, and they might have even been swept. His success in his first 2 seasons was fun to watch, but the reason for his career being a weird one is because of how he played well with certain external factors. His .340 weighted on-base average was an entire 18 points below his expected weighted on-base average. What this means is that he might have been getting a little lucky. Some people attribute his 2018 and 2019 success to the juice baseballs that MLB so obviously implemented in the 2010s, and they were most egregious in the 2019 season. In 2016 through 2018, MLB as a league averaged about 5,766 home runs per year. In 2019, the league hit an astounding 6,776 home runs, topping that average by over 1,000. Home run rates went down in 2020, and so did Gleyber Torres's. Everything that Gleyber did well in his first 2 years turned into a weakness in 2020. His overall production was completely downsized in comparison to his 2018 and 2019 seasons. Through the first 12 games, his batting average was a pathetic 119, made that low because of 6 straight hitless games to open August. In 18 games in the month, he did not hit a home run. He would go 25 straight games without a home run, just a brutal stretch that in 2020 took up almost half the season, amplifying the impact even more. But his September was a pleasant one, managing a 130 OPS plus and nearly 70 plate appearances. Overall, he had a 103 OPS plus in 42 games, a disappointing follow-up to his fantastic freshman and sophomore seasons. In 2021, people definitely had hopes of him breaking back out from his underwhelming 2020 season. Unfortunately, though, it would not go that way. As was a theme with the Yankees overall, save for a few guys, they couldn't hit, at least for their standards. Gleyber Torres had his worst season of his career, helping to bring down the Yankees' offense. To start the season, he didn't get in the home run column until May 9th against the Nationals. His season OPS took until May 22nd to eclipse 700, but it wouldn't last long. By the end of July, Gleyber sported a lowly .335 slugging percentage, having only hit 6 home runs all season. He got hurt in August, and upon his return, he went through a 3 for 18 stretch. This wouldn't be sustained though, as once again he got hot to end the year. He hit safely in 13 of 14 games in September, collecting some multi-hit games along the way. He finished the season on the right foot, but where did his power go? It's an interesting question, one that is questioning his swing or how the baseball was constructed. 2022 was the breath of fresh air that fans expected for 2021. The Gleyber Torres that we knew came almost all the way back. It's hard to hit 38 home runs twice in a career, but he certainly outperformed his previous 2 seasons. The season didn't start well for him, but he did tie his home run total from 2021 in just the first 2 months. From the start of June on, Gleyber turned it on. In that month, he slugged .487 and posted a 131 WRC+. He pretty much replicated the feat in July. In August and part of September though, he was horrible. A 28 WRC+ in August lowered his OPS from 789 to 715. He rebounded in September with a 172 WRC+, and an, abnormal for him, 389 on-base percentage. Overall in the year, he hit 24 home runs with a 114 WRC+, and 9 defensive runs saved at his natural position of second base. It's been a unique ride so far in the young player's career, and it should be interesting to see where he goes from here.